you so much for joining us for Cohort 14's graduation. My name is Ashley Hearn, and I am the program manager at Dog Tag. We'll give everybody just a couple minutes to sign on, and while we wait, would love to invite everyone to utilize the chat function. Put your name, where you're joining from, how you came to be here. Are you a partner, a fellow, alumni, staff, friend, family, supporter? Just want to see a little bit of who's here tonight. All right, looks like we've got some good people, lots of Virginia. Some good alumni, good showing from Georgia. Wait, did I just see? Love it. Holly, the matchmaker, bringing Connie and Father Curry together. Glad to have you with us tonight. All right. Well, before we get started, I just want to share a few logistical things with Zoom. So first, want to make sure you're aware that you can toggle back and forth between speaker view and gallery view. I highly recommend using speaker view during the presentations and when we have speakers. It's a little less dizzying when you can see the speaker and not all of the Brady Bunch boxes. But there will definitely be some times for cheering, which can be fun to move back into the gallery view. And there is a button in the top right-hand corner where you can do that. We do have everyone muted right now just to cut down on background noise during the presentations, during the program. But there will be times when we invite each of you to unmute to join us in clapping and cheering and recognizing the fellows. And so we encourage you to be loud, be excited. We're here to celebrate. We're here to have fun tonight. And then I also will go ahead and put in the chat the program for this evening. So that you can see, and then, oh, hold up. This is one thing we didn't check. Rob, can I ask you to put the program in the chat? Is it possible? Have we enabled file sharing?
Sure. Let me look on that.
Okay. Great. We'll get back to you on the program. You can test as many things as many times. There's always one thing on Zoom that we wind up forgetting. So bear with us on that. I just want to start off by saying I have been blown away by all of the hard work and the dedication of the Cohort 14 fellows these past 5 months. Their ability to build community and to support one another, even though for the most part, they've never actually met in person, which is really amazing and something we love to see at Dog Tag. As we get started this evening, there are so many people to recognize and to thank. We have the full list in the program once we're able to get that to you. But I want to start off first expressing some appreciation with our Georgetown faculty and our partners at Georgetown. So we have the fellows over the course of the program took 6 classes, an entrepreneurship course with Shai Galad, accounting with Chris McGrath, business finance with Kirk McLaren, management with Greg Rocket, communications with Sharon Welsh, and marketing with Charlie Scuba. We are so fortunate to have such phenomenal educational partners and faculty who bring so much to the fellowship program. And I know the fellows are so excited to have their certificates come in the mail. We also couldn't have done this without the hard work of Rukon Said, Chi Chun, and Julia Murillo, who have supported us so much with, especially with the virtual classes, and acting as TAs for those classes and just supporting us in so many different ways. Also want to recognize the Georgetown Veterans Office. They have been great supports. Nick Marek, who is their graduate assistant, and Chris Nestler, partnering with us to connect with students at Georgetown through the Georgetown Student Veteran Association, for the McDonough Military Association, through the business school to provide support through tutoring and accounting and other support throughout the program. And are really excited to continue this relationship as Wesley Wilson has joined the Veterans Office and will be partnering with us in the future. Also want to thank Chris Murphy and Jeremy Stanton at the School of Continuing Studies for all of their work as well. We really couldn't ask for a better educational partner than Georgetown. I also want to thank and recognize all of the staff at Dog Tag for all of the hard work that they have put in over these last 5 months. A special shout out to Sarah Abusheka, Justin Miller, and Lisa Novick, who joined me on the programs team, supporting with learning labs. Lisa has led our capstone class this last cohort, and just so much support of the program and of the fellows. And then also all of our team members at Dog Tag who have supported the fellows in their rotations, which is the hands-on portion of the program. One of the most common questions I get as we are interviewing prospective fellows is, but how do I do the hands-on learning if we're virtual, right? Like, how do you do that? And our team members have really risen to the challenge to make this happen. They not only perform the functions of their jobs, but they teach the fellows about the functions of their jobs, and go above and beyond in doing so. Virtual photo shoots, looking at budgets, all of these different things to really provide that hands-on experience while we're virtual and working from home. And it's because of the work of our team members that this program has been so impactful. I now have just a short message that I would like to share with the fellows and with each of you. Oh, Megan just sent me a message to introduce myself. I did it very quickly at the beginning, but I'll introduce myself again. And my name is Ashley Hearn. I am the program manager. So I work with the fellows on a daily basis, managing all of the aspects of the fellowship program, and have really had the opportunity to come to know them over these past 5 months. Seeing them Monday through Thursday every week for 5 months. And then last night, joining in for the Finding Your Voice performance. If you're able to join us then. It's amazing seeing how much you can learn about somebody and then be blown away by how much more there is and how much more depth there is. So as part of closing week, I've had several opportunities with the fellows to do some reflection on the program, on life, and as it's the conclusion of the fellowship program, endings have been on my mind. And while it's the end of the fellowship program, it's also a beginning into the next chapter and what awaits them there, what awaits us all there as we reach new chapters in our lives. As one of the fellows said earlier this week, they've spent the last 5 months gathering their eggs. Now it's time to take it to market. Don't just leave the eggs in the basket, take your eggs to market. And in the fairy tales, we think about happily ever after as the end of a story. But I think in real life, the end is where things really begin. And I learned earlier this year, and I wish I had a citation. I have no idea where I heard this. It may have been through dog tag. It may have been a random podcast I listened to. I don't remember where. But that in German, where many of the fairy tales originated, instead of what we consider to be the traditional "and they all lived happily ever after" ending, the way their version of "and they all lived happily ever after" is, "and if they didn't die, then they're still alive today." Which I think holds true so much to how we experience life. I'm proud to say that none of the fellows of Cohort 14 died during the program. They all survived, even when they may have thought accounting was really going to be the end of them. And I am so excited to see where they continue, where life continues to take them as they continue to work towards their goals, as they move into this next phase of life. Earlier in the cohort, we had the opportunity to participate in a poetry circle that was facilitated by the poet, artist, and social entrepreneur, Neha Mizra. And this is a poem that she wrote. I've shared it before, and it's really become a favorite of mine, especially in the context of the Dog Tag Fellowship program. The poem is called UFOs. What is all education but a preparation for UFOs? Unforeseen occurrences with courage, grace, and resilience. We all experience these UFOs, these unforeseen occurrences in our life. That's part of what life is. And I think life would be really boring without them, even though sometimes they really mess us up or send us in a direction that we weren't expecting or weren't wanting to go. We don't know what the future holds, but I know that with the passion, the resilience, the good humor, the faith, the support for one another, that for Cohort 14, success, however they choose to define it for themselves, is near and in store for each of them. I just want to give one final congratulations. You did it. You knocked it out of the park. You not only completed the program, you killed it. You crushed it. However you want to say it, it was amazing. And it has really been my pleasure, my honor to spend these last 5 months with each of you. At this point, it is my privilege to introduce David Huntoon. He is one of our Dog Tag board members, and he'll be speaking on behalf of our board. Following David, we will hear from a pre-recorded video message from the Dog Tag staff.
Well, thank you, Ashley. On behalf of the Board of Directors, congratulations to Cohort 14, our newest graduates of the Dog Tag Fellowship. Let me begin by reinforcing some of the thanks that Ashley sent out to these wonderful, important groups gathered here tonight. Let's start, of course, first by welcoming our families and friends. The good counsel and positive support of our fellows, family, and friends has sustained them in this challenging program and will give them a great start in the next part of their journey. So thank you so much. How about a round of applause for our families and friends? All right. Next, I want to thank the senior leadership of Dog Tag Bakery. Megan, Ashley, Jamie, Rebecca, Lolly, and so many others on the Dog Tag Bakery team. You have educated and trained and inspired our fellows, and we thank you for your selfless professional commitment and your caring investment in these promising new entrepreneurs. Thanks to the outstanding team of educators from Georgetown University, led by Dean Otter, for sharing their exceptional scholarship to Cohort 14 through these past 5+ months. Thanks to our alumni who are here tonight in large numbers. The alumni here have supported our fellows by their own example of renewed purpose and resilience. And thanks to the board of directors for their continuous and heartfelt support of everything in the dog tag enterprise, and especially this fellowship as we celebrate our 7th year and our 14th class. Now to cohort 14. All of you began this dog tag journey with a remarkable common denominator: your selfless service and sacrifice for the United States military as veterans, as spouses, as caregivers, or as a combination of all three. You brought to this program solid organizational and technical skills, a record of caring leadership, and an unwavering drive to keep moving forward. At Dog Tag, you have learned and earned practical knowledge that will matter wherever your road leads. You can create and carry forward a solid business plan. You have been reminded of the critical importance of positive customer service. You have spent many hours thinking your way through the mysteries of accounting and the miracles of marketing. You have studied and spoken, written and remembered, laughed and sighed and laughed again. Somehow from across the great distances of this country, all of you found the time to reaffirm your own strengths, to keep up your collective spirits, and encourage each other. In doing so, you built a wonderful team, a cohort of compassion and camaraderie. And how all of you have found your voices. Listening to your storytelling last night, I was so impressed by your candor, your confidence, and your commitment to each other. We are especially mindful that you have done all of this in the midst of an historic time of hardship, great change, and uncertainty. You've learned so much about yourselves, about what you want to accomplish in the next chapter of your lives, and about how to bring it to life with new skills and new networks. And finally, you have relearned the central importance of being a leader in a new and uncharted landscape. The common principles of successful leaders in both the military and business still hold. Lead from the front, lead by example, and lead with an azimuth that always points to mission accomplishment. So to our new graduates, we feel the clear promise of your bright futures, and we wish you, with our heartfelt congratulations, the very best on this special evening. Go Dog Tag.
This is one of those times where you can feel free to come off of mute. All right. It is now, and now we'll have the staff video.
Congratulations, Cohort 14. You did it! I know that graduating can bring up some mixed emotions, so I'm here for you, and I'm super excited to welcome each of you into our alumni community.
Hi, Cohort 14. I loved working with all of you. You inspired me every day. A few words for you on this milestone day. Know who you are, own who you are, have fun, use joy as your measuring stick, and to end with an inside joke, remember, it's not about creating the perfect wedding cake. It's about creating the perfect cupcake of an idea. Congratulations.
Congratulations, Cohort 14. You did it. I'm so proud of you. I'm so proud of all the work you've done on your budgets and the capstone project, and it's been a pleasure working with you all. Don't forget all the lessons you've learned in accounting as you go forward. I know you all will find great success.
Congratulations, Cohort 14. You guys have worked so hard over the past 5 months, and it's really shown. I have been so amazed to see your journey, and I'm going to be even more amazed to see where you go on from here. Woo! Congratulations!
Abby, America, Dre, and Deirdre, Francisco, Georgie, Katina, Lakeisha, Nicole, Randy, Renetta, Shamanda, and Sai. We are so proud of each one of you and are so grateful to have this time to meet you and work alongside you. Don't forget about us here in Georgetown, and anything you need, we are all here to help. Take care and congratulations.
Congratulations, Cohort 14. So happy and excited for you. Can't wait to see what the next steps are after your dog tag. And don't forget, your financial plan is just as important as your strategic plan. Congratulations again.
Congratulations, Cohort 14. My name is Bernadette. I just joined the dog tag team. I didn't get a chance to work with you, but I had the opportunity to listen to your wonderful group presentations, and I'm sure you'll be doing so great, and I wish you all the best.
Congratulations, Cohort 14!
Wish you the best of luck!
Yeah, you guys are going to do amazing!
Congratulations, Cohort 14, on all your hard work over the past few months. I've been so impressed by all your creative ideas, and it's been so fun getting to know you in rotations and also capstone one-on-ones. I can't wait to see what you do next, and I hope you stay in touch. Congratulations again.
Congratulations, fellows, on a job well done. You made it all the way. It was such a joy to work with you, running the cohort at times, shadowing quite a bit, and also getting photobombed by you guys via Zoom. It was great. Well done, and happy graduation.
Right. I want to echo the thoughts of all of the staff in the video. We really are so excited for what comes next. I would now like to introduce Kelly Otter, Dean of the School of Continuing Studies at Georgetown University. She couldn't be here tonight, but did record a message ahead of time.
Good evening. I'm thrilled to be here with you today to celebrate this exciting milestone in your lives. I would like to welcome your professors, colleagues, and family and friends who have joined us virtually to recognize your accomplishments. The School of Continuing Studies is proud of the type of education and real-world training we provide our students. The combination of classroom time and practical application you've experienced in the Dog Tag Bakery Fellows Program is a prime example of how we think students learn best. As you made your way through the program over the last semester, the perseverance and commitment that this group showed is admirable. I am honored to personally congratulate Cohort 14. Dog Tag Bakery Fellows have served in a greater capacity than many of us will ever know. We can never match what you have given for our country. But through Georgetown's partnership with the Dog Tag Bakery, we can offer the training and business proficiency to help you succeed. Our student veterans are often our most dedicated students. You bring a unique perspective to your studies and challenge yourselves to learn new skills and gain new knowledge. You are always ready to push yourself to new levels of growth, both inside and outside of the classroom. You do all of this while balancing your studies with work and family obligations. You have managed to stay focused and dedicated to your own advancement despite facing so many challenges, from health issues to family responsibilities to this ongoing pandemic. This is no easy task, and we are all very proud of how much you have achieved. To Megan Ogilvie and the dedicated group of faculty members who helped you along the way, I extend a sincere thank you on behalf of Georgetown University. To the 14th cohort of Dog Tag Bakery Fellows here today, I congratulate you on earning your certificates. I look forward to seeing where you go professionally. I encourage you to go forth with a fearless entrepreneurial spirit. I hope you will use what you have learned from this experience to serve your communities in a new way that is uniquely yours. Congratulations.
Right, thank you, Dean Otter. We'll now hear from Shai Galad, who is the Fellows Entrepreneurship Professor, as our next speaker.
Thank you, Ashley. Good evening, fellows, friends, and colleagues. It's a wonderful night to be with you on this momentous occasion to recognize the accomplishments of the remarkable fellows of Dog Tag Cohort 14. As you and your families have honored us with your service to our country, it's with great respect and admiration that I find myself in the position to honor your accomplishments this evening. On behalf of Georgetown University, the School of Continuing Studies, Georgetown Entrepreneurship, and our entire global community of educators, students, and alumni. Father Curry and Miss Connie Milstein founded Dog Tag to create opportunities for those who have served because they believed that people like you and me and everyone here supporting you tonight could come together, lift each other up, and create new possibilities for the future. Your cohort is a living example that they were right. Thanks to the outstanding work of people like Dog Tag CEO Megan Ogilvie, Ashley Hurd, Rukan Said, and the entire Dog Tag team, I've had the pleasure of being the entrepreneurship instructor for the last 10 cohorts, and I continue to be impressed and inspired by the level of commitment and determination shown by the fellows, the faculty, and staff. At Georgetown, we see entrepreneurship as something far more expansive than how to start a company. The practice of entrepreneurship empowers people to think, act, and lead in new and creative ways to solve problems in our rapidly changing world. It creates opportunities for communities to come together, to provide for their families, and generate economic and social value for our communities. Entrepreneurship is a powerful platform to teach empathy, leadership, and communication. And when we embark on a new educational journey, we choose a path to walk with others until we eventually find the confidence to cut new paths for others to follow. In doing so, the student gradually becomes the teacher. A new generation of learning is inspired, and the virtuous cycle of education continues. The path to knowledge is cut by the leadership of others, offering lessons from their trials and mistakes, courage in the face of fear, and enduring ideas that speak to our humanity. So it's no wonder that some of the greatest speeches the world has ever known include the words of those who have come before us. Quotes from great leaders, artists, upstarts, and rogues, which of course are my favorite. And tonight, I would like to share some comments with you contributed by recent Georgetown alumni who generously offered the following thoughts on leadership that I believe perfectly capture the spirit of this occasion. What would I do if I weren't afraid? I ask myself that question a lot. What would you do if you weren't afraid? We often take the easy way out instead of going through the hard and dark parts of our journey. If I can make myself believe that everything will go wrong before anything happens, why can't I convince myself that everything will go right? Sometimes it's okay to go for it, even if we're not fully prepared. And failing is just another way of saying, this is not how to do it. Figure out what works, and if it doesn't work, you fail. So what? That's what the trash can is for. I used to find comfort in thinking that if it's not okay, then it's not the end. But now I understand that it's not about waiting for things to be okay or waiting for the end. It's about accepting the situation, analyzing options, and creating a plan, because it is within us to make things okay. You need to make yes more a part of your vocabulary than no. Acknowledging that brokenness is always present. Telling yourself the truth about what's at stake while also embracing what's possible and working for the good, because it's never going to be the right time to start a business or to work at a startup or to do literally anything else. But we can prepare. We can go into any situation our hearts desire as well-versed and as ready as possible. Be creative. There's power in what's in your hands. I dare you to succeed, to research, to experiment, to fail, to find what works. Everything you need is inside of you. This passage was constructed from the personal reflections of the wisdom and words of these alumni here today, the graduating fellows of Dog Tag Cohort 14. So for all of the educators, mentors, and supporters that are here with us tonight, congratulations on a job well done. The students have become the teachers, and the cycle continues, and the Dog Tag legacy endures. So please join me once more in congratulating the graduating class of Dog Tag 14. Thank you. Great job, guys.
Katina, ¿por qué pone aplausos ahí? Nosotros no ponemos aplausos.
Thanks, Professor. Right. Thank you, Shai. It is now my privilege to introduce one of our fellows of Cohort 14, Randy Johnson, also known to the fellows as Class Dad. Following Randy's remarks, we'll have a video where each of the fellows share some of their thoughts and reflections on the program.
All right, good evening, everyone. Randy Johnson. I'm coming to you from actually Huntsville, Alabama. And yes, I was elected as class dad to give the Cohort 14 graduation speech. So as I thought about how do you plan a graduation speech, I needed to apply some of this learning that you've heard us been doing. So I wanted to use a technique that we learned in Finding Your Voice. It's called cluster writing. And I wanted to start with a simple concept. You take a piece of paper and you draw a circle and you write graduation. And then you just kind of let your hand flow across the sheet and you write down all the thoughts you've had without stopping. So it should be easy, right? So the first word I circled was thank you. Now you've heard a ton of thank yous tonight, and I probably shouldn't go back all through them. That's normal graduation language, right? Thank you just works so well. But I do want to just highlight thank you to Father Curry and Connie Milstein. They're the epicenter, birthing this amazing vision for veteran spouses and caregivers. But you've heard Ashley and Dr. Shai and everyone just go through tons of thank yous. In fact, I started trying to think about, could I thank the over 100 professors, entrepreneurs, professionals who gave us learning labs? No, that was going to take too much time. We shouldn't do that. We'll stop that one there. Then I went to the staff. Now, you've heard a lot about them too, and I probably shouldn't rehash it, but Megan, I got to say, a CEO who brings the infectious energy and oozes the dog tag vision like you do, wow, what a staff to highlight. Ashley, Justin, and Sarah. I mean, you program an entire calendar. It's 4 days a week, 32 hours. We live 5 months, twice a year. Hey, shout out to you guys. Lisa and Carter. Wow, amazing what you give to us and the rotation staff. All the life swirling and all the jobs swirling around. You pause it all, you pop in and you go, let us teach you about some business. But the staff one, that was a good circle, but it was going to take too long too. So I figured, okay, hey, I got to draw another circle. It's the cohort, right? It's supposed to be about us. We're graduating. That's what we're supposed to do here. So Katina, she brings a taste of Guatemala, her home, to every coffee drinker. Renetta, tonight she's out winning pageants and empowering women around the globe. Abby, well, Bab herself, making the world a better place, and long live the spreadsheet. Francisco fixing everything in sight. Shamanda teaching youth to fit out, not the pressure of fitting in. Deidre, 4 languages, a PhD on the way, and a few mobile beignets. Hey, life's good. Andrea, ready to recharge all of America? We need you. Nicole and Georgie, the baking sisters themselves. They will sweeten any life that comes in contact with them. Lakeisha, empowering those boys to greater heights. America, taking care of those who are not taken care of. Zai, eat, play, live, whatever direction it takes you, just go do it. And Anne, you have the moxie to do anything. In fact, each one a blessing with their own gifts, their own voices, and their own ideas. We've got a fellow who always likes to say, hey, you are my people. So cohort tonight, we graduate with the like-hearted people. But I forgot, you had to draw the circle stories because Dog Tag's all about stories. In fact, it's the importance of your story or your business story or this story. So I thought, now it's our turn. We should share a few stories. What do you do when you lose someone else's cat during a Zoom class? That's a pretty tough one to answer, right? Which 911 do you call if you see smoke in a Zoom window? How do you properly welcome the Chicago program coordinator? And more seriously, how do you walk together when your team's hurting, someone's sick, or everybody's sharing their life's most difficult moments? Yeah, stories might take too much time, so I had to draw another circle. I then realized I could build a Pecha brief, of course. 20 slides, 20 seconds, but oh my goodness, that would take too long too. Stop. Time. Pins down. Yes, just like in class when Carter would say, you're not finished, but you're finished. You can't write anymore. But you've done so much when you look down at this paper, but you're not done. It's never the right time to graduate, Dr. Shai. And as actually mentioned earlier, maybe this is just what graduation is. We're here to celebrate that we as a cohort in our dog tag community, we have done so much, and we're celebrating we're not done. We are cohort 14, ready to live life with some purpose baked in. Thanks.
Yeah, good song.
The greatest, Randy. You're the greatest.
The best. Killing it.
That was awesome.
Amazing.
Sing it, Andrea.
Andrea, one song, just one.
No pressure. No
I'll
pressure.
take Andrea off the hot seat and we'll pass it on to the fellow videos and put all of the fellows in the hot seat.
With the fellowship, I have extended my strengths, creating a transformation through learning, inspiration, preparation, and support. What a blessing it has been to trust the process with you all. Thank you.
I am taking with me so many things from this fellowship program. All I have learned from the Georgetown professors and Learning Lab partners, the many encouraging words from Dog Tag staff, and all the wonderful supportive new friends I have made. Congratulations, Cohort 14.
This has been an unforgettable experience and another reminder that if you want to go fast, go alone. If you want to go far, go together.
Class Dad here. Wow, dog tag, 15 seconds. Not easy. 3 things. Let's do this. All of you, all of us, and don't stop believing. Thank you.
When I started with the fellowship, I had not much more than a dream and a plan. Now I have a dream, a plan, and a strategy thanks to the dog tag community. Believe this, dog tag builds and supports dreams. Congrats to the newest dog tag alum.
I've learned so much from the Learning Lab partners and my fellow fellows. Everyone works together to not only accomplish their goals, but to help me accomplish mine. Dog tag staff and Cohort 14, you rock.
Hey Cohort 14, what I learned most was the importance of leaning into your strengths. Don't be afraid to ask for any help and take your dream team with you. It was an amazing program.
Thanks, Cohort 14 fellows, dog tag staff, and partners for not only helping me find my voice, but to dance with it. And to the wise words of Seth Godin, that is when we are able to do our best work. Blessed and thankful for each of you.
Hi, I'm Andrea Martinez, and the biggest takeaway from this fellowship is dog tag building up my confidence enough to know that I could build a business on my own, but also being told that I wouldn't be alone.
Throughout Cohort 14, we called each other fellow fellows. Now, nearly 5 months later, I know we've created a lifelong bond and that I have gained an incredible extended family. Know that your why is always large enough for you.
Hi everyone, Nicole Delancey here. I want to say thank you to the dog tag staff for such an amazing mentorship, and to the fellows, congratulations, you've done it. You finally nailed it. And I can't wait to get all the evites to all your amazing businesses.
I used to hate the phrase trust the process, but thank God I did. And now look at us, 5 months later. I have an amazing cohort, an amazing dog tag family, and I wouldn't be here without each of you. Good luck, everyone.
Hey everybody, I want to thank my family, God, my dog tag fellows, family, and associates for everything you guys done for me. Remember, reality begins with a dream.
Hi, it's Georgie. Congratulations, Cohort 14. We made it. I thank the dog tag so much for all the mentorship and the encouragement, and I am looking forward to seeing everyone's business grow. Congratulations, guys, and good luck.
Round of applause for the fellows.
Yes.
Amazing. Well, we have reached one of the important parts of the evening, the official conferring of certificates. I encourage you to use the chat function liberally, as you have been doing, to congratulate each of the fellows as their name is read. You can also unmute to cheer for them. And it is my pleasure to introduce Rukan Said, the B2B program manager at Georgetown School of Continuing Studies, to confer the certificates.
Thank you so much, Ashley, and good evening, everyone. We're so happy to have you with us. I am honored to be here this evening to offer my congratulations to Cohort 14 of the Dog Tag Bakery Fellows on your successful completion of the Business Administration Certificate Program. Fellows, we welcomed you to our virtual Georgetown University campus in July of this year. This cohort is unique in that it was held on the 500th anniversary of the Ignatian Year. The Ignatian Year is a year of celebration occurring in Jesuit institutions around the world, like Georgetown University, that marks the 500th anniversary of St. Ignatius of Loyola, the founder of the Jesuits, being hit by a cannonball and undergoing a profound spiritual and moral transformation as a result of the wounds that he suffered. From this founding story, there are several key themes that acknowledge the unique context of our diverse learners and our special mission at Georgetown University School of Continuing Studies. The first is transformation through adversity. Ignatius converted his personal adversity into a life of deeper meaning and purpose by paying attention through regular prayer and meditation, even as a busy professional, to the movements of his interior life. Second is the commitment to lifelong education. Ignatius returned to school late in life as an adult learner in order to realize his personal and professional goals. Followed by that is his legacy as a veteran. Like many of you, St. Ignatius was a military veteran and a wounded warrior. Lastly, a key theme is leadership and innovation. Ignatius practiced innovative leadership and management of the Jesuit order, building the bonds of unity and connection for a globally dispersed community by utilizing the best technology of his time period, i.e. written letters. Although the fellowship program is coming to an end, we hope that you will seek opportunities to pause, reflect, and share your story with others as you continue your personal and professional journeys. Before we present you with your certificates and officially congratulate you on your significant accomplishment, I will continue with the tradition of reading Georgetown's charter enacted in 1815, which allows this university to present you with your certificate in business administration. Be it enacted by the Senate and House of Representatives of the United States of America in Congress assembled, that it shall and may be lawful for such persons as now are, or from time to time may be, the president and directors of the College of Georgetown within the District of Columbia to admit any of the students belonging to said college or other person meriting academical honors to any degree in the faculties, arts, sciences, and liberal professions to which persons are usually admitted in other colleges or universities of the United States, and to issue in an appropriate form the diplomas or certificates which may be requisite to testify to the admission to such degrees. Langdon Cheeves, Speaker of the House of Representatives, John Gaylord, President pro tempore of the Senate, approved March 1st, 1815, signed by James Madison. Congratulations, fellows. We'd now like to go ahead and we would like to congratulate America Cordova first. So if we can have you unmute and cheer on and congratulate America Cordova with us.
Congratulations! Oh, America! Congratulations!
Yeah, America!
Come on, let's go, y'all. Let's go.
Francisco de la Paz.
Yay! Francisco, way to go!
Brother.
Nicole Delancey.
Olé!
Randy Johnson.
That's true, though.
Yeah.
Renetta Jones.
Yay,
Andrea Martinez.
There you go. Congratulations, sis.
Georgina Michael.
Oh, this is a nice picture of you.
Sorry, Georgie, I think there was a typo on your last name. It may have autocorrected. Ann Michelson.
Yeah,
girl.
I like
Get it in.
Yeah.
Yay. Abby Quackenboss Park.
Yes, Abby.
Love the quote.
Diaphone Mingbofa Ducharme.
Yes, I. Yes, I.
Katina Roos.
Katina.
That's good. I can make it.
Look
at it, mommy.
Deidre D.
And last but not least, Lakeisha Whitehurst.
That's my
best. All right, congratulations, cohort 14.
You have to go now. Hang on.
Yeah.
All right, thank you, Rukan. Fellows, now is the time that each of you has been waiting for. So you should have each received a package in the mail. Go ahead, grab that. Don't open it yet, but just make sure you have it with you. Megan will still tell you when to open it. And with that, I would like to introduce our CEO, Megan Ogilvie, to share a few words and the presentation of gifts.
Hello, everybody, family, friends, fellows. It is just an absolute pleasure to be here, and heart is so full. I've had to choke back some tears, and also just I'll let quite a few of them just flow, because tonight is just such a beautiful night to be together. I want to just start tonight with some thanks, and I know, fellas, you're ready to open that box, but just got to bear with me a little bit longer. Our awesome speakers tonight. So thank you, Dean Otter, for your words of encouragement. Thank you, of course, Shai, who's always coming in with such a beautiful message of the words of each fellow spoken. Rukhan Said, thank you so much for your participation in the fellowship and being such a great leader and partner at Georgetown, and that wonderful story of St. Ignatius, which obviously is so relevant to Dog Tag. Our phenomenal board member, David Huntoon, who's an exemplary individual to represent our board and the work that they do so well. And I cannot forget the one and only Randy Johnson, the father, the dad, I guess it's the dad, not the father. Father Curry was the father, I guess. The dad of Dog Tags Cohort 14. Just so excited and thank you all for being part of this. And so with that, I want to also thank those that are participating in this fellowship, but also really are key partners of ours. And I want to start by recognizing some of our phenomenal funders that have made this possible. As you heard in our team, you need to have a strategic plan, but you need to have the finances to actually do it. And every day we work so diligently to provide a phenomenal and excellent program, but it cannot be done without our partners. Each of these partners listed here, as well as the individuals that donate online, and those especially who donate on a monthly basis, you literally make this work every day. You keep the lights on, you get the program running, and that's why we're here today, celebrating Cohort 14. So I truly want to thank all of our funding partners that have participated in Dog Tag and really helped us allow us to fulfill this mission. The next I want to really thank is also our Learning Lab partners. Our Learning Lab partners are individuals, corporations, entrepreneurs, small businesses, foundations, board members. It's really a culmination. And I know, fellows, when we first started, we told you that you were literally going to meet over 100 partners, and you literally did. And so I just want to thank, this is why our program is so successful. It's because we bring in our community. So everyone that has participated in Dog Tag, is coming in because they believe in our mission, but it's also because they want to be part of this community. So I hope, fellows, you see this list, and as you've gone through these 5 months, you recognize that everyone that's here on this call, everyone that's been listed here, and everyone that is part of this program just really wants you to be successful, and however you define that. So thank you so much, Learning Lab partners. The next I have to go is our Dog Tag Board of Directors. They're a complete group of rock stars. They come in and support our team from a strategic and give great counsel as we navigate the challenges of the past year and a half, especially. But I want to give a large shout out to the continuous support that they drive in challenging us every day to be better. And I want to also recognize 2 individuals that have been mentioned, but are paramount to Dog Tag. It's our 2 co-founders, Father Richard Curry and Constance Milstein. On day 1, fellows, when we met, the first presentation that I gave, it was actually about our founders. And the whole point of that discussion was really to know the story of Dog Tag. 2 individuals living very separate lives, Jesuit priests and a successful businesswoman and philanthropist, that came together with a shared value of understanding the opportunity of running each individual fellow to find purpose and also rebuild community. Our program has always been based on not a handout, but a hand up. And like he said, is if you want to go fast, go alone. If you want to go far, go together. And that's based on the vision and the principles and values of our 2 co-founders, Father Curry and Constance Milstein. All right, well, as we get into the next phase, I know there's Dog Tag staff members that are also present on this call. So if you could just wave, and everyone that's watching, please scroll through it. Dog Tag team members make this happen every single day. I want to give a special shout out to Ashley Hearn, who has done a phenomenal job in navigating the challenges of the past year and a half. Justin Miller joining our team as the Chicago manager, Sarah Abhisheka, who's also come on as our alumni coordinator and really did rocked it, and Lisa Novick, who really came on so strong in helping us navigate all the different challenges. Our program team has done a phenomenal job in navigating all of this, as you guys have known. With that, I want to also recognize that we do have quite a few alumni on the call. So if you're an alumni, please show some love here. Actually, maybe unmute if you want. We have so many alumni that have joined us today, and I hope, again, everyone sees this community that you're so part of, and you will soon be part of as well. All right. And the last, but definitely not least, we have two individuals, Denise Curry, Father Curry's sister, and Jim Curry, Father Curry's cousin, who have also joined us tonight. Each of you continue to help bring Father Curry's vision, but also just his ethos and values and in spirit to our program. So thank you for joining us tonight. Fellows, you're ready to roll? Over the course of these past 5 months, you have done over 140 wellness hours, 119 hours of Georgetown courses, 113 hours of experiential learning and rotation with dog tag team members, 138 hours of learning labs, and 57 hours of your capstone work. You have truly earned this graduation. Over the course of the past 5 months, I can say that it has been only the deepest pleasure and opportunity to connect with each of you. Your journey is just starting. What we have learned is sometimes the hardest things that we go through are what make us grow the most. And as our one and only Shamanda said, you're gonna be taking your dream team with you. As part of our dog tag tradition started by Professor Sharon Welsh, we read this quote from President Theodore Roosevelt. I want you to listen as I speak and take these words to heart. And I want to dedicate this to Dan. It is not the critic who counts, not the man who points out how the strong man stumbles, or where the doer of deeds could have done them better. The credit belongs to the man who's actually in the arena, whose face is marred by dust and sweat and blood, who strives valiantly, who errs, who comes up short and again, because there is no effort without error and shortcoming, but who does actually strive to do the deeds, who knows with great enthusiasms the great devotions, who spends himself in a worthy cause, who at best knows in the end the triumph of high achievement, and who at the worst, if he fails, at least he fails while daring greatly, so that his place shall never be with those cold and timid souls who neither know victory nor defeat. Fellows, stay in the arena. With that, please take your boxes and start to open them, and look for another smaller box inside and take them out. I know there's delicious product in there. Please do not start eating that just yet. As soon as we can see that everyone has the small box, don't open it yet. All right. With that, when I count to 3, please open it. 1, 2, 3. At the bakery, we have a beautiful chandelier composed of 3,456 dog tags, specifically designed for dog tag by Father Curry's cousin, Jim Curry. As you can see, each of you now have your own dog tag hanging from our chandelier, and now will remain forever part of the dog tag family. Congratulations, Cohort 14. You are forever part of dog tag. We're so excited for what you will do next, and just know you will never be walking alone. We love you. Congratulations.
Congratulations, Dee Dee, Uncle Cal from New York.
Congrats. Congratulations.
It's the time to cheer.
Congratulations from California, Deidre.
Yeah, love it. Shout out.
Love you.
You too, big brother.
All right. Fellows, one final request. Please take a selfie with your box and your dog tag, and there might be some alumni swag in there too. And share it with me and Anna. No surprises with that request, right? as we conclude this evening, there is one more group we need to thank. And David touched on this a little bit towards the beginning. But the family, the friends, the support systems of our fellows. You've all heard the phrase, no man is an island, or it takes a village. Well, completing this fellowship program is no different. So a big thank you to all of the parents, siblings, spouses, children, family, friends, mentors, supporters of each of the fellows of Cohort 14. And congratulations, you done it.
Let's do one last round of thank yous and shout outs. So good job all. Woo!
Congratulations, Dee Dee.
So much. Thank you, Uncle Cal.
Congratulations, all of you.
Congratulations.
Right, that concludes our graduation program this evening. We'll leave the Zoom open for a few minutes so that you can stay on. And with that, congratulations.
Dee, when you come